that guy did a lot for baseball in Huntsville, and right now it's going downhill because Don Mitchell's
Are they taking the franchise?
I believe it'll be gone. They're talking that it'll move to Mississippi.
I got to tell y'all again, when I was in the 5th grade, and y'all remember this, you old-timers out there, back in the old days, the World Series baseball was on in the daytime, in black and white. And, well, we watched no black and white. I was in 5th grade. Don Mincher, the Minnesota Twins, when he say he hit a home run his first time up in the World Series, I think he hit 2, and he came to visit our class later.
Oh, nice.
Miss Butler's 5th grade class, or 6th grade, Miss Butler's 6th grade class, New Hope Elementary.
Nothing wrong with your memory.
No, is that a good sign?
I hope.
If it's about me, I can't remember.
Jamie Cooper.
Hey, Zach, let me a couple things to do this weekend while you're stuttering there to find out what you're going to say, Nick. On Saturday, Decatur, Morgan County, don't forget it's free sandwich. They're giving away 1,000 free tomato sandwiches. And they furnish the mustard and the mayonnaise and all that kind of stuff over there. We were there last year. It's real worth going over there again this year to see. And then the Summer Art Stroll is here in Athens from 4 to 8 p.m. That's Friday for your monthly dose of art. They're doing this the last weekend of each month downtown. 4 to 8 on Friday afternoon. And then we'll talk about Wing Fest going on in Hazel Green at high school starting at 10:30 on Saturday. What else you got, Zach?
Well, other day on the radio, Wes Neighbors and them, they had Howard Cross. You know, you always talk about Howard Cross getting all the publicity over you. Well, now there's going to be another New Hope guy that's going to get probably
the kid going to Auburn.
Jonathan Ford. They say he's really doing well at Auburn right now.
I didn't say he got more publicity than me. I just said he was a little bit bigger than me. I mean, he did win 1 or 2 Super Bowls, didn't he?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just a great guy, too. He was from Berkeley, not exactly New Hope, but he went to New Hope High School, so that makes him much more. His statue will be bigger than mine, probably, over on the highway.
Howard's sideline. He says he sells real estate up in New York, and he's a sideline reporter for New York Giants.
He's done extremely well and deserves every minute of it. Hey, Zach, let me talk about a high school football right now. There's an interesting picture in Decatur Daily this morning talking about Falkville High School. They got 35 ball players. They get their coach on up there, and last year they had an amazing season. Look at this guy. Falkville High School senior Lynn Mullins does a series of power lifts. Looking at you there, Lynn, it don't look like you're going to get this one up.
Oh.
But
that's pretty good.
Yeah. He's probably tweeting.
Stop it.
Falkville, hey, I got to get the coach over here from over at Falkville. Many ways to gauge his success. He's got 35 out there, grades 9 through 12. He says, I got enough, I have to make a decision. I don't have enough to get on. I got too many to get on one bus, school bus, but not enough to take 2 school buses. So
I think Coach Leggs right now, he's around, I think about 50. But they just redid the floor in their new weight room and getting some new weights, so they're really working on getting the weight room. That's where it starts, the weight room.
You know, we talked to him up there the other day. Zeke, don't forget tonight is steak night up at Pizza Inn. All you folks come on out there tonight and enjoy a good steak.
And if you just want to pick up a pizza, $10.
No coupon needed.
That's right.
Like at some of the other local pizza dealers. All right, Zach, what else you got?
Yesterday, Bill Belichick addressed Aaron Hernandez for the first time. And, I mean, he was pretty blunt. I mean, usually Belichick's really just short and sweet and out of there. But he really, said, it's a very sad situation. And he took a lot of blame saying, hey, I scout these guys when we checked their backgrounds, and basically we missed a boat on this guy. But he said, I'm not talking about him anymore. Don't want my players talking about him. Said we got.
He was denied bail yesterday. His defense attorney said they have enough evidence to prove that he didn't do this. They're waiting on a grand jury indictment on it, and more than likely he will never be released on parole.
And then a double murder will be coming.
Yeah, exactly.
To be
so he's just a thug.
Yeah. Everybody, Gus Malzahn and the hurry-up offense is still being the top of the SEC, and he's saying he wants to work being on the cutting edge. I mean, like I say, hey, you put your offense out there, you just got to play defense and stop it. So, I mean, they'll figure a way to get players in and out. So,
Malzahn is supposed to be an offensive genius, but can they compete against a top defense?
We'll see.
Gosh.
Auburn, how many games do you think Auburn's going to win?
What did they win last year? 30?
I'm saying 7.
I say 6 or 7. That's what I'm.
Sorrow.
I mean, they got, Mississippi State week 2 or 3?
Article in the paper this morning says Yeldon's the man at Bama, backed up by, they don't mention Fowler much anymore. It's going to be Kenyon Drake.
I heard Fowler was really doing good. Fowler's going to be more of an H-back type. So, but he can run the ball.
What about Hart? D. Hart? Is he gonna get to play without getting hurt, or is he done?
I saw some of the freshmen. Their numbers, one of them's number 1, it's D. Hart, so that's got me believing D. Hart's going to be over on the secondary. That's where he practiced that a lot in the spring.
Any too short to play that position?
No. Javier Arenas, remember him?
What about Derrick Henry?
Derrick
Henry coming?
Derrick Henry said he was 90%, so he's getting ready. He's lifting weights, and they said he is getting there. Did you see the YouTube video of the Alabama new facilities?
The weight room?
You know, everybody kept talking about they were getting a waterfall. The waterfall was actually sort of like a spa inside, indoor, hot and cold. I mean, that place is unreal. They got video games. They got big screen TVs.
I got that at my house. Weights, too.
I know it.
I just walk by them.
I think Nick got figured it out from you.
Yeah,
how to set it up.
Yeah, I'd see it. Yeah,
okay.
I wish I had his motivation. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna take a break on Thursday morning edition of Cooper Company Live. We'll come back more with sports with Zack in a moment. And I got some news. We'll talk about the execution going on tonight at 6.
That's right.
From right here, from the kid in Athens that murdered that guy back 4 or 5 years ago. Lots of other stuff happening in the news too. We'll talk about that. And Anthony Weiner. We'll talk about it. Have you been sexting lately? With a name like Anthony Weiner, don't you?
How could you not?
Be right back. Y'all hang on.